What's going on, guys? Welcome back. In this video, we're going to be going over GTA Online's weekly update and bonuses so you guys can get the best sales and best money making methods for this week. So the first thing we're going to take a look at is this week's podium vehicle, and this is the Overflöd Entity XXR. This vehicle has been in the game for a little while now, but the XXR variant definitely is a nicer variant than the original Entity, and I really do like this vehicle. I actually picked it up not too long ago when it was on sale, and I honestly haven't had the opportunity to drive it. So if you guys win this week's podium vehicle, let me know in the comment section below how it feels, like if it's stiff turning or if it's a good vehicle to definitely try to win again on the wheel. I definitely recommend you guys go ahead and try to spin the wheel to win this vehicle every single day. So for this week's sales, if we head on over to Warstock Cash and Carry, we have the Ruiner 2000. This vehicle's on sale for $3,734,000 or $2.8 million if you guys can get the trade price. So that's a 35% discount. So if you were planning on getting this vehicle eventually, now might be the time for you guys to go ahead and pick that up. Then if we move on over to Legendary Motorsports, we'll have some of the nicer sales of the week, which includes the Pegasus Tempesta. It is $797,000, so $800,000 at 40% off. And then we have the Pegasus Reaper. So the Reaper is like one of the Halloween vehicles that comes out. It usually comes on sale around Halloween as well, but right now it's on sale for $957,000. That's a 40% discount once again. And then we have the Vapid FMJ, which you'll drive quite a bit in the vehicle import export missions, so that's 40% off. You're gonna get that for $1,050,000. And then again, another import export vehicle, the Pegasus Osiris, at $1,170,000, another 40% discount. So these vehicles are actually really nice vehicles. They're just high-end sports cars. They're not like the top range sports cars, but a lot of these supercars definitely perform well in the streets still to this day, and at these prices they're hard to not pick up. And then if we move on over to Southern San Andreas Superautos.com, we have the armored Kuruma here for $418,000 without trade price and $315,000 for trade price. So this is something you definitely don't want to miss out on. This is definitely a vehicle that I recommend still to this day, and at these prices it's hard to say no. At that 40% discount, once again, the armored Kuruma is just a really great vehicle for completing missions, and it's quick, and the armor on it, just bullets do not get through it. It's a really good vehicle, so if you guys don't have this yet, I highly recommend it. And then moving on over to Dynasty 8, we can see the apartments are all 40% off. So if you want a high-end apartment specifically, they are 40% off. So if you don't have a crib to stay at, now might be the time to go ahead and pick that up, as well as if you just want some extra spawn locations, definitely something I would recommend. Next off, we have the Diamond Casino Resort Master Penthouse on sale for $900,000, or starting at $900,000. So you're looking at 40% off the base price of the casino penthouse. So that's not bad at all. If you guys don't have a penthouse yet, there's a lot of fun stuff in there that you can do with friends. So definitely something I'd pick up as an add-on. And this will give you access to those casino missions, giving you access to that $1 million. You'll pretty much get your money back if you complete the missions that come with the penthouse, and then some, plus a vehicle that is actually pretty decent in the game. So definitely recommend you guys go ahead and pick this up if you plan on doing those missions, even as a beginner, because you're going to get your money back in return and have a penthouse at the end of the day. So not a bad idea to pick that up for 40% off. And then we can head on over to our CEO office, where we can hop on our computer and see the special cargo. And you'll see the special cargo, the warehouses are actually 50% off this week. So instead of paying $2.6 million for some of these warehouses, you'll be paying as low as $1.3 million, and even cheaper. So these warehouses are on sale, and I do recommend you guys pick some up. They can be 2 times money sometimes, so this is definitely a great way to save some money on your initial investment in a business. And the ones I recommend is Wholesale Furniture, Cypress Warehouse, Darnell Bros is another great location, and then we have West Vinewood Backlot, and then of course we have the gas factory. So these ones are the ones I recommend. I really do like Wholesale Furniture, and I really do like Darnell Bros if I had to pick two on their own, but the rest of them are actually really good locations as well. So hopefully you guys can pick up these warehouses at a significant discount. And then if we go to Dynasty Executive, we'll have the offices are on sale. So all of the offices, the CEO offices are on sale for 60% off. That means you guys can get the Maze Bank West for 60% off. That's gonna leave you at like what, $400,000 to pick up a CEO office. Please go ahead and do this while you can, because this is a steal of a deal. And then if you're extra bougie or have some extra cash laying around, you can always go ahead and pick up the big Maze Bank Tower for your main CEO office. So if you are looking to upgrade, now would be a good time at 60% off. This is actually a pretty significant discount. I don't see these coming on sale at this high of a rate too often, so definitely something I would pick up. We can go ahead now and move over to our Twitch Prime sales. I'm going to quickly go over our Twitch Prime sales. If you'd like to sign up for a free 30-day trial for Twitch Prime, there are tons of benefits plus exclusive discounts for being a Prime Gaming member. I'll leave a link to Amazon Prime in the description box below for a free 30-day trial. So our first Prime Gaming sale of the week is the Mammoth Patriot Stretch. So it's pretty much a long limo Hummer. It's a limo Hummer. It's on sale for $122,000. Then we have the Sultan Classic on sale for another 80% off. We have it on sale for $343,000, and then 60% off the Maxwell Vagrant at $885,000. Overall, these vehicles are very nice, and they are on for a significant discount. 80% off the Patriot, 80% off the Sultan Classic, and 60% off the Maxwell Vagrant. These sales do rotate out every 2 weeks or so, and 80% off, 60% off on average. Very, very good sales to pick up this week, especially just to add to your collection. So those are the sales of the week, including our Prime Gaming sales. Let me know what you guys think of the sales. If I missed anything, I believe there's small things like the champagne is free, and there's import-export hoodies that are free as well, so you might want to check that out for this week. But those are the main sales, and that will lead us into our money-making methods. So for our first money-making method, we have 3 times money and RP on land races. So you guys know I'm not a huge fan of land races, as it does really matter how you perform, and performance is kind of frustrating, especially when it comes to races, because only one can be at the top, and it's only like top 3 that get a decent payout. And really, at the end of the day, if you really want to be bringing in the big bucks, you have to be coming in first consistently with a decent sized group of players. So that's why I'm not a huge fan of land races. But if you guys enjoy races and want to try out some of the races, there's tons of different types of land races you guys can complete, and you can guys get a decent payout. The payout will range depending on the amount of players you have and the amount of length it takes you to complete the race and your placement. So there's a lot of variables we're working with here. So you're probably going to see anywhere from probably like $4,000 to like $60,000 to $1,000. You'll see around that based on all of those variables. You'll probably average, if you're winning consistently, anywhere from $20,000 to $40,000, because getting the length of a race and size of a race that will get you $60,000 is going to be difficult. So again, not my favorite money making method, but again, if you enjoy racing, something to consider to make money this week. Then we have 2 times money and RP on business battles. So business battles are an event that happens in free mode that you guys can participate in, especially if you have a nightclub. You're going to want to be taking advantage of these. If you see a business battle popping up and it's an easier one, I highly recommend you guys go ahead and participate in that business battle, as it is going to help you guys stock up your nightclub very quickly with very little added to your workload for this week. So definitely recommend participating in 2 times money. And lastly, and certainly not least, probably my favorite money making method for this week is the 2 times money and RP on special cargo, guys. Yeah, that is right. We have 2 times money and RP on special cargo. You know what that means for you guys trying to grind up your rank? You can sell 1 crate at a time and rank up very, very fast. Or if you guys have full crate warehouses, I'm going to try to fill 3 or 5 full large crate warehouses. You guys can make up to $20 million doing that this week. Of course, you can run K up Rico, but it's nice to switch up your workload for the week, and 2 times money on special cargo is something I will definitely be taking advantage of. It is the money making method breadwinner for this week if you're looking at this week's update. So the special cargo essentially is you go out, grab a crate, and sell it for a profit. I'm not going to get too much in detail, but I will leave a link and a card to my crate warehouse guide, and hopefully that will help you guys make money with the crate warehouses this week, or special cargo warehouses as some players call them. So let's get right into this week's time trial. Those are the money making methods, so let's get into the last little money making method, and that's this week's time trial. It's the Great Ocean Highway time trial. So for this time trial, you're going to start off in the top middle of the map of the city. It's kind of near the arcade that's right here. You're going to have to go up this little ramp here. It's very annoying to go up this thing every single time. And you have 2 minutes and 4 seconds to complete this time trial. And if you press right on the D-pad, you can start it up. I recommend, to be honest with you guys, to use a vehicle like a supercar. You can use the Batty 801. I've completed it on the Batty 801 before, which is a $15,000 bike, fully upgraded. You need to upgrade that Batty 801 for it to be usable. But honestly, I recommend using car because doing that jump can be a pain, and also it's a very straightaway situation. So I recommend you guys go ahead and use a nice supercar if you have one, because it makes this time trial a lot easier. So you can see all you do is jump down the thing. I even crash a few times. Pretty straightforward. You're just gonna go follow the path that I'm taking. You can actually set your waypoint pre-hand, and that will give you an idea of where you're going. I didn't because I had already known where I'm going, but pretty much you just follow this path. It's super easy. All you want to do though is just maintain your speed by trying to reduce the amount of turning you're going to do. But if you have a high enough supercar, this time trial is going to be one of the easier time trials you complete. It's very simple, especially if you have a nice vehicle. If you don't have a nice vehicle, you can always borrow a friend's or somebody else's. A lot of people in the community will be more than happy to let you use their car for 10 minutes, 20 minutes while they're doing something else. And this is just a really good way to make a little bit of money. Now, this can only be completed once. You can only beat the part-time once and get the reward. You can beat it again, but you're not going to get the large money reward of $100,000. So you'll be getting $100,000 in around 2 minutes, and that's actually a great payout. But again, you can only complete this once. I want to make that very clear, as well as you can't use anything crazy for a vehicle. You can't use the Mark II oppressor. You can't use a helicopter. You have to use a basic sports car or sports motorcycle or something like that. I believe you can get away with using the F1 vehicles, so I thought that was pretty interesting considering they have a booster on it. So the F1 vehicles might be something you want to consider if you have one already. But then again, those are one of the most expensive vehicles in the game. So I'm using the Dynasty 8. Something that I love. I love this vehicle. If you watch my top 5 sports cars video, this was on the top 5, so this vehicle is going to be good at completing time trials. And you'll see here it took me about 2 minutes and 3 seconds, and this was one of my first attempts using this vehicle to complete it, and I got rewarded with the $100,000. So let me know what you guys think of this time trial if you guys try it out. If you liked the video, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.